EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Ready. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Let's go now. On 2nd down, Chubb. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
1st and 10. Bennett to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Bennett. To the outside, he's got Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. That's over the middle. Caught by Tyree. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
To the goal line and in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here now, 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Bennett. That is caught right side by Beckham. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
20 TX.
In motion, it's Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. A second down throw for Young. He finds Goodwin, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That one complete to Moore. And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Bennett. That is caught left side by Waddle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back row.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Stetson Bennett, touchdown Dolphins. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down is Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, it is Ryan Neal there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins 1st down.
They send a receiver in motion left. A run out of the gun with Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Bennett. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. Third down coming up. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They face second down and 7. Throwing is Bennett. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll motion the tight end Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Once again, it's Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. In motion comes Beckham. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A 1st down on a gain of 11. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first. I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So these...
Okay, ready?
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Here we go. Check out.
From the gun, it's Young. And this will be incomplete.
Had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the fourth quarter, those critical plays mean that much more, and you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Come 19.
Moore going in motion. On second down, Young. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Ready? Go.
To throw is Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now he'll run to the pylon. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Set up. Street. Set up.
They'll try and run it here, and it's done. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? how well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference. and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
44. Ready.
On the ground is Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Here's Achane. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
In motion comes Beckham. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield, OBJ. A gain there of 21. Good for a Dolphins first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
In motion comes Beckham. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On second down, Achane. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Browns have it. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Browns. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this drive for 2, unable to tie this football game up. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
Now, Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On third with Achane. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.